All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rachakodash. I want to give double honors to our apostles and elder bishops at Great Millstone who continue to rule well and guide us to the Spirit. All right, double honors to their teachers as well. Peace and blessings, shalom to the Most High's hopeful elect across the four corners of the earth. I'm the brother Yagadal. I'm a run from GMS Houston back with another lesson. All right, and I'm going to start off with Jeremiah 30 and 7 in the NLT. All right, because it speaks about our future time to come. Okay, that's going to surpass any time in history of any woes, any bad time. Okay, which is yet to happen. This is getting ready to happen very, very soon. Okay, and it's going to hit on a whole different level because the world is so dependent on the elites for survival, especially here in America. All right, nobody has their own land, is growing anything. Everybody's dependent, even us. All right, even us, the men of the Lord, the prophets are dependent on these grocery stores to survive. All right, but at the end of it, we have faith in Yahweh Shai. Okay, so while the rest of the people succumb to the plagues and pestilence coming to this place, all right, we're gonna be in a state of comfort, all right, and fear, all right, because it's not gonna be an easy thing. It's not we just gonna be walking through Jacob's trouble, whistling and shit, all right. But the Lord is gonna be protecting us and increasing our faith, all right, for the time, all right, to come, okay. But this is Jeremiah 30 and 7 in NLT. It says, in all history, there has never been such a time of terror, and this is to come. This is what we're entering into right now. All right, it's already here, man. All right, Trump has unleashed ICE on the northern and southern tribes, man. Started off with the northern tribes, okay, and now you have Judah being targeted, man. The Haitians being targeted, okay. All right, so the latter part of verse 7, it says, it will be a time of trouble for my people Israel. All this is going to happen at the same time. It's not going to be, you're going to have a separate incident of martial law, and then you have a separate incident of Jacob's trouble, then you have World War III. All these things are going to be hitting around the same time. The missiles is going to be the cap on the destruction, man, okay? But what we're waiting on is for the mandatory implementation of the MOTB, okay? Which there has to be drastic, desperate situations, okay? Where we entering into November soon and SNAP benefits, all right? Food stamps are going to be cut. That alone is about to cause chaos within months, okay? Because you already have people who's on have assistance. And what they're getting, they still can't make it to the end of the month. They're always waiting. Oh, I got to wait for my stamps to hit again, and then I'll be good. So people already not making it through the fucking month. All right. Now, after 1 month of missing, all right, this is whole households that's going to be without. All right. There's going to be pressure on the parents to fucking provide, man. You're about to see a lot of crime spike. All right, just off of not being able to get groceries like people had, and fucking good, man. Okay, I'm gonna act like you like these Edomites. You freeloading fucking niggas, and you goddamn Edomites, man. Y'all about to feel the fucking heat, man. All right, people get real desperate when they're hungry, man. All right, and that's just one part of what the Most High is about to allow Esau to do. All right, to come in and be that whipping stick, come in as that flood. All right, to where everybody's going to be in a position to where they're going to be, damn, okay, shit, I got to take this damn chip. All right, if I want to go to work, if I want to get paid. All right, if I want to access this, if I want to go here, if I want to enjoy that. Okay. That's why Jacob's trouble is very important that we ring that bell, that alarm, blow that trumpet to warn the people that, hey, we getting ready to get tested. All right. Well, the elect is, all right, the rest of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans here on the shores of America, all right, you just going to be destroyed, man. This is the time, all right, of your reckoning. All right, but I want to jump over here to Jeremiah, the 16th chapter. Now, because when you read in Romans, the 9th chapter, all right, the Most High stated how he's going to do with Esau's kingdom, just how he did Pharaoh, man. All right, lift him up and destroy him. All right, all for the sake of bringing honor and glory and reverence back to his name. Okay, but you have the whole earth, all right, having an account of the flood. All right, that's coming out of Egypt. All right, but they don't speak on. They speak about the plagues that came through Egypt, man, but they don't speak it in severity of what happened, man. Okay, so I'm gonna read this first, all right, and then jump back to this point, man, because that was a very, very deadly and fearful time, all right, when that death angel, which was Yahweh Shai, all right, swept through Egypt, man. Okay, and then before that, the different plagues that came and swept through Egypt, man. All right, but this is Jeremiah chapter 16 and starting at verse 14 in the NLT, and the title says, Hope Despite the Disaster. And we the only ones that's going to have hope in the midst of the disasters that's coming. Okay, it says, but the time is coming, says the Lord, when people who are taking an oath will no longer say, as surely as the Lord lives, who rescued the people of Israel from the land of Egypt. This is the subject matter, the people of Israel. All right. Yeah, there were other nations that came out of Egypt, but they wasn't part of the Israelites, man. They wasn't given the law. Okay, the Lord's not dealing with them. All right. They didn't go through the wilderness with us. Okay, they returned back into their land. All right, proof being of that is Rahab the harlot. Okay, after we was delivered out of Egypt, all these they went back to their lands. All right, and spoke about what they witnessed, man, and that spread the fear amongst the nations of the Most High power. All right, and that's what he's getting ready to do with Esau's kingdom. Okay, but I'm gonna keep reading. It says in verse 15, instead they will say, as surely as the Lord lives, who brought the people of Israel back to their own land. So it's speaking of two separate times. All right. It's speaking of the first deliverance out of Egypt. All right. Under Pharaoh. All right. When the Most High led Moses to lead to the nation of Israel out of captivity. Okay. Then it said, all right, no, it's going to come a point in time where the people are going to say, no, surely the Lord liveth, that brought the people of Israel back to their land. Okay, this ain't nothing about no Balfour Declaration in here. Okay, where's this great deliverance that's gonna top the deliverance out of Egypt? All right, if the people are back in the land. Okay, it says who brought the people of Israel back to their own land, from the land of the north, and this is talking about North America. So it's letting you know that the deliverance that's coming out of North America, all right, is going to top the deliverance out of Egypt, man. Okay. All right. That chariot is going to be a chariot once again. Okay. But you're going to be seeing men, women, and children out of the nation of Israel getting beamed up. All right. In the midst of those missiles, all right, coming out of the atmosphere, man. Okay. And like I said earlier, people speak about the flood, but they don't get into the details of what happened, man, that night when the death angel came through, man. All right, the fear of the darkness, man, not being able to see your hand right in front of your face. All right, hearing the growls of mysterious beasts within the dark, man. Okay, all your firstborn, you waking up, all your firstborn being slayed. Okay, the Lord is going to unleash this again. All right, but it's going to be amplified, man. All right, it's going to be on a whole nother level, man. Okay, we could talk about it till we blue in the face, but only the elect truly believes in the disaster that's coming to this place, man, in the form of teeth of wild beasts, apparitions, all right, Leviathan, all right, just random fucking militias of people armed with guns. All right, cannibalism coming back into play. All right, this place is going to get very bad. All right, before they come with the solution, which is that MOTB. Okay. But just as the Lord visited Egypt, he's going to top that when he brings judgment unto America, man. Okay, let me finish this out. It says, verse 15, instead they will say, as surely as the Lord lives, who brought the people of Israel back to their own land from the land of the north and from all the countries to which he had exiled them, for I will bring them back to this land that I have gave their ancestors. Okay, so the Lord is going to bring us back home. Okay, we don't have to get on a plane and jet set to Israel. Okay, backpack from Egypt and shit. All right, the Lord is going to gather his people and return them. But beforehand, all right, destruction has to come. The destruction of America has to be fulfilled, leaving this place desolate. All right, this being that lake of fire spoken of in Revelation. All right, to where this is going to be the height of a memorial for the Most High's judgment. All right, never to be inhabited again. Okay, but the things that's going to play out is, man, you take every fucking sci-fi movie, all right, that you've watched, every horror movie, and merge them all together. They want them out to the reality of what the Lord's getting ready to do to this place. So it's best you get on your fucking good foot and please the Heavenly Father and fight tooth and nail in the spirit to be without guile in your mouth. Okay, and to be blameless before Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, before this destruction comes. All right, so that's it for this lesson. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, willing it was edifying. Once again, giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Ruach. Double honors unto our apostles and elder bishops at Great Millstone, who continue to rule well and guide us to the Spirit. Double honors to their teachers as well. And peace and blessings. Shalom to the Most High's hopeful elect across the four corners of the earth. Keep fighting, keep pushing. We're almost out of here.